be able to refute what Loud has done on what is historically their best map.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see how this pistol round gets taken out. Both of these teams actually doing pretty well when it comes to the pistol round win rates. The deeper they've got into the playoffs itself, it's been a key win condition for either side. So all eyes going to be placed onto this one. A setup.
Look at
Lambot and Aspas. Yeah, there's traps and traps. I mean, the far back position, the Sadek, he's holding a flash most likely. Dart and Lambot. There's the flash, and there is the collection. It's beautiful, it's precise, and a surgical picking apart of EG. Good luck. Trying to pivot now and enter themselves into the B site. We'll be able to get that plant down. Ethan, not contested.
Boostio's going to have to pull out some magic here.
Up to the corner here. Look at the movement, the hops on him. No clean shot, no easy target. That is a very clean pistol round. Trophy, the champ's title the prior year. It's EG who stands in their way. Look at the damage. Shots fired off right through the wall. Ethan lucky to get away with his life here. Demon 1. Nasty surprise waiting for Aspas.
And there's been a push out on the other side of things. Giacomo knows that the paranoia was invested here. And then as he hears them fall off, he's now got pretty good information. Demon 1 in his classic role, fairly alone.
No one's watching the smoke.
I mean, Com is also very deep. There are threats all over the place
What
here.
a lovely idea. They've just missed each other ever so slightly. Will Sadek survive? Yes, he will. Spikes dropped, but in the moment, EG still looking up surprises. Demon 1. Single shot is necessary, but he can't land it. So, EG running out of time, though. 45 seconds left into this one. Starting to now make their move.
The feint, as if it's going to be a B split here. Does less call anyone over? Because at the moment, Lauda set up quite nicely to still stop the cat push, and we can see that the spike is headed there.
Yeah, it is just 2 players left standing. It's going to be up to Sadek, really, to do the most from this spot. It's not going to be too much to contest this. No, it's a bit of a change in plans.
It's 25 seconds.
Yeah, there's 25 seconds left. They would have decided to go over towards B. Nobody really bid onto that one. They didn't like what they saw, but still into B main. As Aspas holding his ground here. Oh, what a shot to win out. And still with a fight here, but they do not suspect less. They do clean it, though. Traded. Kawazin from the back. Removed.
10 seconds left.
Kill confirmed. 8 seconds left. Got to get that plant down, and right now.
Com's going to secure that one. They've left Giacomo inserted deep down mid, and Demon 1 takes contact, 1 shot. Misses it. Oh, and what a read from 2Es, recognizing that there was a player there.
He's being pushed as well. B main not in control here for EG. It's a 2 versus 2, but massive gun and health advantage to them.
Recon just came back online for Com.
Onto lane. Com's not watching this angle, but he does have somebody watching his back. Yep, Demon 1, he's got that angle. So, B main, but just a drone, no tag still. Demon 1 really relying on him to set this one up. He wants to take a fight to him. Sadek thought the nade would push them back. Not the case. Anchoring towards the back here was 2Es. Seeking to reposition now with the TPs as well. There is no go button being pressed by EG. They just waited out ever so slightly. Now waiting for a bit more of a response, or maybe just a util to come back online. Here's a smoke. Sent flying 2Es though, playing inside one of his own, and he's just spammed out of it. Com saw him move into that angle. High ground. Aspas blinded up. Cannot see a bloody thing. EG. Look at in control. Gain the side, and no chance allowed. Now backing away, saving the guns.
This was an amazing round by EG. And it may get even better. Boostio's about to collect onto less. And Kawazin sat wondering on the other side of the map where it all went wrong. Demon 1 is not limited by an attack side op at all, because EG work their way around the map in such spots where he can be allowed to play slowly for picks. They're not just going to run fast execs, with Demon 1 having that pure entry role. And Kawazin picks one off towards the end here, but now he's given his position away, and Boostio cleans it all up. Having an issue. It's 40 seconds. They don't have very much information towards A or B main. Kawazin's just recon darted over towards B, which might give Loud some false sense of security, but the time is so low here. There's 25 seconds and they don't even have B main. The clock is EG's biggest enemy at this point.
Now the util's coming through. Kawazin is repositioned to the back of the side here to try and take care of this one. Hunter's Fury ripping through. There's a connection, there's a tag, and there's the damage all combined up. Lovely shots. Patience from Kawazin. It is traded out, and Aspas with the blade, so maybe can make something off this. Had to back away from it, EG. Oh, they play the clock. The timings are so damn rough, and tight still Loud. Want to make a decent go at this one here. They're not really risking the weapons into it, but EG, they fight them back. using their own flashes. It's Ethan setting them up as well, all the way through into the wall. Bullet to the cranium. Waiting it out though, 2 years. What more can you do? It's brought it to a 1v2, surely. There's not enough time, but potential's there. Knife missed. Now you really have to get a move on. Starting to hear it tick. Dart is dodged. The positioning is being played immaculately by Com. He doesn't actually have util to push this one away. And 2 years seeking to just salvage a couple of weapons, will be punished for it.
They're KO ult before it's even online.
Here we go. Paranoia, but Boostio on the wiser, unaware. Honestly, that sight was completely open towards tree.
This is a
smoked
weird
off.
one from EG.
Yeah.
Overcooking things, I think, towards the A side of the map rather than just keeping it simple. Getting in their own heads about what Loud would have called coming out of the tag timeout.
They are now making their way towards B. Only 2 players again. They have to push it back, but it is less in Kawazine. They've been more than consistent over the course of champs, especially with the Odin. It's had to be a rain of bullets. The dart is good. Smoke cropped up into his face. Kawazine got to pick and choose the timing to spray. Just at the right time here. Dash forwards. Less. When does he seek to try and peek? Now is the time! 3 fall!
Les was an absolute monster against EG when they faced off twice in Americas. And Les has continued that monstrous performance all throughout Champions 2. You could argue one of the biggest reasons that Loud didn't perform at Tokyo was because Les was not running around destroying people. Look how hungry he is to try and take the fight. Feeds himself into the maw of Jorgamo.
Plenty of ults online for either side. That is the counterplay, honestly, where Kawazine is placed and stood. Potential there for that to go really wrong. No command. Sent flying here. Oh, no chance. Not getting past the choke point. Demon 1 does not step foot into the site.
No dart breakers again from EG.
The counter spam though, I mean, Kawazine getting a little bit too risky with it. But a lot of damage has been done to these EG players. Look at how low they are. Ethan, Boostio. Single shot will really bring them down.
And you take that every day of the week if you're Loud. You stop them from getting into sight with an ult command. That doesn't happen every day.
Not committing the ultimate there just to clear the bottom section of mid.
This Judge looks primed to tear through Ethan, Boostio, and potentially Com, all of these players that have taken chip damage. It's a nice idea, but no damage done to Sadak, who holds strong.
Either that, I mean, the shock down maybe just to clear
Are
the setup.
they going to use lockdown as well here? This is such a massive investment of ultimates.
Knife gets the tags. Suppression across the board. Does he have the lineup right? Sadak needs to be pinpoint, really. A bit of extra damage will also maybe get it done, but no, doesn't break it. 2 seconds remaining. Really softening up players on either side here. Will the site be gained? Will they get access to it with 20 seconds left? Got to make their moves into the site with the spike. He's got it in his hands. Plan. Finally going down here. Needs to be holding this one.
EG have been offered an opportunity by that missed KO nade, and now seek to take full advantage of that fact. Jorgamo's in quite an interesting spot here over towards B main. He can still get into a bit of an aggressive angle despite this lockdown.
It won't clear the back of the side as well. Players from EG can still sit there all the way towards the back. It only clears a decent section. If you look at the timing from Jorgamo, could be absolutely everything. Flash play. Oh my God, Sadak! Almost grabbing the 2 here, and it is about that timing as Spurs. Pure reactions into the back though. Spam through the wall will not be enough for the box as well. Tracking them all the way through Com. Right click into the classic to win the clutch.
Com is back in unreal form. Just repeating what he did yesterday. Except this time the rest of his team also stepping up. Not just Com up at the top of the scoreboard, having to carry them through these moments. Put this guy on ascent with Odin in hand, and he's going to be delivering huge moments.
Let's go, Corbin.
The form that he has been in.
Nice, let's go.
He looks so good. Here's another clash early on in A main.
Hello. Flash over the top. There he checked it
immediately.
It's the 1-for-1. Back this one away, but EG, they have gained and granted themselves control towards this one. That's a Hunter's Fury. This is pure reactions off of this one. Attack onto Com. Will there be the kill? Collected, not quite.
Very close. Com managing to dodge, gets his own online. Com is unreal with his Sova ultimates. He has the most in the tournament so far by a long shot. And just to compare between him and Kawazine, he has about 7 times more Sova ult kills per round than Kawanzin does.
7 times.
Yeah. So, Com's very good with this ultimate if you give him an opportunity. And Loud are grouped up over towards Catwalk. If Demon 1 smells anything
this
over here...
ult is going to set up the push.
Unless Zadak's quicker with the Bucky.
Here comes down to all this Util coming their way now with the paranoia, and the dart doesn't get cleared, and here it is, yeah, the Hunter's Fury. So damn difficult to really pass through, and you cannot stand your ground against it. It's going to pave the way. Access towards tree control, but maybe the side as well. Still, there are Loud players ready to receive. Push them back less, really onto the flank there, just cannot quite rattle the shots off. Calming down the aim there with the Sheriff. Spike down now. Pushing towards the round. Bullets flying through. Aspas tucked into the corner using the smokes against them. This is into hell. And are they going to be aware of this?
Even if they weren't, how do Aspas and Kawanzin recover a situation like this? The first one, great.
Maybe like
still
that.
2 players in aim A.
Here's the dash, upgrade, received. Got to cover the fire all the way through here, back towards Jenny, and yeah, Demon 1, what is that?
That's arguably a little early, but it was also timed with Ethan using his 0 point.
5 seconds left, this push into mid. Com doesn't win it! Whether a sound cue or not, Aspas was just aware. Landing the necessary shot up towards Cat now. This is a pivot and attempt straight forwards, but are they going to clear close to the side? Less, still tucked, and well, it's all patience being played, ripping them apart. Jorgmo, he barrels through main. Demon 1's trapped though, and Aspas has got him right in his sights. 1 player left to do the most with Jorgmo in a 1v3. Spike is down, time is on his side. A misstep from Loud, really, that's able to him to get into this one. 1 kill. Collected and traded, though. Have to expect this. I mean, Aspas is the one.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's got to lock this down, but here we go. Flash over the top. That's a great connection. Tucked to the corner, but already you can see Demon 1, he's into the side. Dash to try and escape the updraft. The movement is very, very clean. That's Sadak. It's a peak of the timing. The dart not being broken in time. It really does light up the targets. Enough for Demon 1 to be taken care of. Drone double tagged up. For the players to do through that choke point. They have been bogged down with 15 seconds remaining. It's going to have to be brute force. It's the attempt from EG if they want to have a go at this one. All the way through, it's being covered. Boostio, but again, with the trade. Kill confirmed, still into the site plant. Being stuck down now. Ethan is on an island. He needs Com's help, but Com just holding down this one avenue, and he's only got the operator. Inevitable for Loud to win that one. His utility updrafts available. Oh, they mistimed the flash. It was all supposed to be coordinated together to maybe earn EG a pick. Nice idea.
Very rare that you see the mistiming on Ethan and Demon 1.
Smoke's fading though. Close to the corner. Sadak waiting. Lovely knife. Blade Storm's not available for them anymore. And yeah, I mean, EG just losing the war of attrition here. And they try and use this utility.
30 seconds
on the weaker buy. Of course, Loud are going to be able to outpace them most of the times. They're trying to set this one up now like it's a fake. Shot hits, Boostio. It's weak. Aspas didn't have to use the dash to get out of there. TP towards the back now, Jorgmo. Access towards the side. It's going to be calling this for the team, but time is of the essence, and the spike has not made its way towards it. How do they get through this choke point? 10 seconds. They have to try and get in. There is no damage really being done. Ethan starting to get a plant down now. Post-plant positioning for EG could pay off massively. Boostio. He's tucked to the corner now, just playing that backstab role. 2 players also into B main. The lockdown will push them back. No detainments though. Boostio can't land the shots now. He's been spotted out. There has to be a clearance from Loud into B main. Demon 1 holding the close corner, but as the smoke fades, the damage is done. Aspas narrowly escaping. Knives just hitting the shins. He's still alive in the action here, but there's a player disadvantage, and it is massive right now. Loud being picked apart, pulled to pieces from every single avenue, and time ticking away from them. This is a round win for EG. They have done the most.
The final 2 players on EG fall to the spike. Back though, the threat over towards B main. He's been using these shotguns for the last few rounds to try and boost the economy and make this an even half.
Yeah, last few matches as well is what it feels like. Defaulting into the judge gameplay, close to the corner. This is so damn hairy. Shotguns, so many targets, but no one falls. The drone is cancelled out here. Aspas Takes a peek towards Jorgamo, top mid, taken out, but the site's going to be gained once more for EG.
Boostio, once he gets his plant down, is going to be in a position where he has lockdown available. So you see him deploy it here. What's the decision for Loud? Do they want to go forwards or backwards?
You have to go for it here, almost lining up, team in one! Not drafted over it. Bullets raining down, but he does survive, but the moment tucked to the corner. Oh. Shock dart does not bring him down. You got to respect the lockdown back towards the side, but Com has given the most perfect of timings. The most perfect of timings. He's just walking up on them. And Loud are feeling all the emphasis, the pressure now from the time just running down. Short, over and around. No more kills. They are not turning around to face him. EG, his last few rounds putting on a masterclass.
So much more of this head-to-head left to go. Now the catwalk hold is going to be pressured slightly.
I want to push off this. Okay, Utah being broken here. The timing on that was just unfortunate for Sadak, but even impeccable. 2 players left standing for Loud. Get themselves in 2 years. Taking a ton of damage. There is no time wasted. Boostio, this level of aggression. It's relentless, man. All for EG. These players might be getting squeezed though soon enough.
Yeah, especially with Boostio's positioning. He's really isolated. He can't afford to reposition particularly.
Left.
If this gets cleared, might be a dangerous moment. Backs towards it. So many chances. Kawazine, the tag as well with the dart. A lot of damage done towards the back of the site. Needs to be a bit of a bailout now. Some help and assistance. Corn, lovely flash. Got to appreciate that one, Ethan. The supplementary utility from this guy is just in another class of its own.
Howard, every piece of utility they're throwing indicates that this is going to be an A split straight into these 4 defending players.
Drone through players off the back of it. Ethan was a flash ready and waiting. Bit of time to strike now. Players starting to really move through here. The dart wasn't cleared though. Jorgamo lit up. Counter utility still being used all the way through. Push forwards. There was that flash. Ethan is in their faces all the way through. Team of 1. Nasty with it. Can't reset it enough for the sheriff shot though. Can't claim the second still. With the Com. Plan has to go down now. 11 seconds remaining. Won't be anything to push this one back here. Still. Maybe Com just thinking, okay, get the rifle. Cheeky little prize. Does he still want to make a go of this?
And by the look of it, EG still have enough money to buy into the next, so any economical damage that you can inflict upon Loud makes this a better and better bonus. And this is likely to be the area where they exit for the save.
Yeah. Just playing it smart. We did just see a clutch the other day from Com where he made the big wrap around on ascent.
Com is never not flanking.
Yeah.
In the wise words of Mimi.
But it's about his, how agile he plays it. He messes with your internal clock, the timings in your brain.
Oh, look at how good this is from Loud, though. They smoke behind them over towards A main. They've got a 0 point out forwards to make sure that he's not hiding somewhere aggressively for them.
Well, given the perfect timing as well as they start to come through, and there's the Nana Swarms. He can debt them again because there's no suppression. Paranoia into the back. We see the same supportive utility to help him out. There were flashes. Said flying, but Com wasn't aware of it. The stairs position taken. Again, barely just getting in there with enough time to really do it. Still EG. Are they going to attempt to flood in? No, it's just a stray shot of Team of 1.
Don't know how that one hits.
Ridiculous.
It's a nice spot for Aspas to play high-lows with the rest of the team, but there's nobody from Loud in B main.
Yeah.
They're all grouped up on site.
And that is critical. All collected here for EG to really make the most of this one. Into the retake, this high ground position, all he needs.
Paranoia.
Pixel, an angle, Paranoia, massive connection. Multiple players now fully blinded up. Close to the corner, they're all being dealt with at the back of the site. Kawazine, 1v2, 1v1 tonight!
Ethan, the safe pair of hands, takes things home for EG with an excellent, diligent retake. Boostio's utility looks ready to try and hold that space for him to use lockdown. But now he's had to burn it early and he gets caught. A random sheriff shot takes down the Killjoy and removes that lockdown, which EG would have been hoping to use for a retake. They still have an alt command to work with. Ethan could be vital here. But Demon 1 will probably have to trade off the op with somebody else. It looks tough.
Yeah, let's see how this gets played now. Go either way, any direction. Maybe just down to the positioning here of these players spamming. Wallbang angles. Nobody found here. Demon 1 has found the rifle now. Time will really begin to start ticking.
Especially when Currency has this Hunter's Fury at all times.
Yeah, and he is just really just buying all the more time for them. TP denied, Juggernaut can't get it done here with the rifles as well. The angles are all known and noted. Ethan, so much more to do, but he just cannot do it. Lit up. Away, taking out A main control. Here's the response though, Loud. Spotting it out, close to the corner though is Com. There's gonna be a flash to clear it. Lovely bit of util now. Lots of players waiting to receive. EG over the top now with a Blade Storm. Not really spotted here to jump and spot. It's the bait play. Oh my god, disgusting.
It's a great idea. Love to see it. How many knives did Demon One just expend there?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Dash still alive. Round to the corner. 2 years shuts it down. No danger, no chance of a real trade. And Jogamo, there was danger there. He had the rifle. Paranoia flying through. Boostio only on 20 health. Not much he can do in this. At this point, just playing for the exits, but really the money. It is booming for Loud.
Sadak, though, was forced to use his ultimate in the midst of this round, and I think you can count that as a win. You can count that as some small victory, some silver lining for Evil Geniuses.
Will the peak timing be good enough? He's not going to be able to get out of there in time, as well as Paranoia comes out of nowhere near-sided, dashing even deeper into B main, using the smokes, trying to use them to his advantage! And here's the help, surely.
30 seconds left.
Into the side. Starting to make their way now. Into the side there, Nade at their feet, just trying to avoid it, dodge past it. To the back of it, though, they are walking into a blender. The kills need to be claimed right now for Loud all the way through here. And while it's less, is the one who's got them all in the blender, but still it's Jorgamo at the back of the site, anchoring at that position.
10 seconds left.
None the wiser, with no time left. Not a chance in hell. Jorgamo will not let this one slip. Beautifully played. A lot of matches that we've been seeing. Oh my goodness! There's a punish. Karazin attempting the drone down into mid just from the tower's position, but it was a flash dart and it sets it up with the Odin spam.
These ideas are so good from EG. Stolen, refined, perfect. Demon One in an off angle, but dealt with by Sadak.
It was an unorthodox one. Flash plays all about. Leslie couldn't see anything. Hunter's Fury, this is Com. Wants to salvage the situation, at least help them out, but the off kilter. Okay, 2 players left standing. Boosty actually going to be committing the ult now. Trying to clear out this smoke. Fades away towards the side. Is he going to expect Aspas? Door needs to be broken. Reload inside. Everybody's got the knives on the util. It's an absolute disaster.
Boostio looking to put pressure on and had his own lockdown broken in the meantime. He's left on a 1v3. And despite the incredible start from EG, it went downhill so fast. He's got the right read.
Yeah, 2 years ice cold, doesn't shift his position. Does he really make a play for this? That's a heavy face, and look at Loud, they are immediately on it. They can smell blood in the water. Smoking a Paranoia. Believe being held here. Demon One's the only one with the rifle. Don't expect that one. He's been playing a lot of these off angles. Does he really go for more? I mean, the dash is activated. He might feel like he has to get something done with it, but no, just using it to reposition here. Loud. Bit of a noise bait. Running away. Vacuuming up the space once more into A main. Drone close to the corner. That's a seek, an attempt to punish. I gotta respect it from Boostio. It's being watched for. The Loud still want to go for this. Yes, they do. Flash over the top here with the Paranoia. Hunter's Fury as well, clearing all the way through here, but there's really no emphasis being placed on this. They have to take the site on top of it, but bullets will do the job, I guess. Clearing out into the corner. Still, Demon One is active, and he's still got the rifle with 9 bullets left, though. No more dash to really evade capture, and he's brought down.
Com scrambling, frenzy in hand, trying to pick up the pieces. But Loud have done this work on the anti-eco, and they are set up in an unlosable position. The triple face. Com not given an inch, given no quarter. Where Boostio is likely to get action.
Flash is going to connect, though. Is it coming? Dodges it. Jump spot! That is nasty. And even nastier from Sadak, actually, under the pressure of that one. Making the trade happen.
Who does the trade favor, though, at the end of the day? Sure, you get rid of the attack side jet, but also all of that killjoy utility is down on A.
And they push Sadak into this deep position, tucked towards tree.
I think it's a very nice spot for Sadak to call from. Les, however, is way off script.
This knife. Is there going to be a flash re-clear here? Wants to play. EG going to try and cook something up.
Yep, here goes Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, on the other side of the map. Okay, Sadak going for a flash of his own. What timing gets taken still? Back towards the smoke. Watching. A bit messy.
So now where do you go? Do you go towards Les on B? Do you try to commit to A? There's 30 seconds.
I don't really have the answer, but I mean, definitely getting the kills. Well, that space was gained. Les. He's making a run towards mid here just to try and hold this one back. Team of one, he's seeking to also adapt and try and play fluidly. He's brought down. 15 seconds. Where's the spike? It's dropped down right there. Nade close to the corner. Ethan! He's getting away with murder. 10 seconds to 1v1 and the doors in his face. Obstacles abound. Kawazin, you gotta break it. And Ethan, he's won it out.
He goes for the top.
Unreal. Unreal.
That is a round that should never have slipped away from Loud. They had too many options, paralyzed by choice. Like Loud were pulling off the comeback. A match like this, the best of 5, it's going to be a marathon, but small moments certainly add up. Here comes Sadak popping his ultimate, looking to try and right the wrongs heading into round 23.
Can make all the difference here. Let it fly now, let it loose the util sailing forwards, but the guns, it's all about how they reign supreme. Aspas wants to lead the charge here, trying to resurrect it. Aspas, he's essentially on an island. He doesn't have help from his team, yet he's still holding the back knives. Out, in charge now, team of one. To seek to even it up ever so slightly. EG might be on the cusp of winning the map, but Louder just back into this with a vengeance here. Tucked up onto the box, Aspas, he's low, he's trying to take the fight right to them. Brings him down though, Dart is there, and there is the wallbang damage, all being done. Com. Still with control over towards door. It's a 2v3 though. You have to try and get these Loud players out of the positions they are tucked into this post plant. So hard to remove. Smoke. So awkward, so difficult. Demon One would have to have hit a worldie, but no. It's all less containing.
Ethan still has a flash for this. They could try and go aggressive again. No, the drone is going to dissuade Demon One. He's forced to pull back.
There are gaps here towards the lockdown. Into the back of the side as entertainment though. Jogamo, he's up close. To leave inside of his own. Smoke here, working rings around him, but Ethan, he will fall from the back. It's all onto Demon One, but he just cannot hit the shots. Sheriff in his hands, needs to make the most of it. But Loud, complete dominance, completely in control. Inevitability, we will be going to OT here. Bustio gonna try for it, doing so much, but really just shut down. So, 12-12, our opening map here of our lower bracket finals.
B main is now in a very, very passive position over towards B. They don't have a turret, they don't have alarm bot, they have no information. And that's going to make every other part of the map a lot weaker.
Nice paranoia, but sidestep and avoided. Aspas! Too much room to overcome. Those two players just sitting there, 2 years now. He's tucked into hell. Could he beat a backstab? Could he beat a knife that really hurts them? But no. With him shut down and removed, it is pure desperation. You can see it on Loud's face, the way they're playing this one. Not together, not ever so slightly. EG once more. They find themselves here on the cusp.
Also been great. They put a heavy emphasis towards A main control, but this time the Brazilians grouping up in tiles. Oh! Wow, what counter spam onto Com.
I was wondering when we might see it. The punish inside both of these teams. Opting into the Odin plays. Just like that though, with less falling, it's suddenly a 4v4.
I mean, that one... Such a shot from Ethan.
I mean, where the hell was that?
How has he found that?
Cat all the way down to tiles.
Just the tiniest of angles.
Flashpoint, taking space. But now contacting. No more util being used off of this one. Dart doesn't spot it. Ethan is in real danger.
That's amazing. They know that Ethan's been holding flashes from that position.
Massively so. Jorgamo though. Up close to Dice here. It's really going to start to be swarmed and overwhelmed. How does he get two? Team of one, heavy position, ADS. This could be it. It's a 1v2, Saturday IGL. He's got to pull off a masterclass round. The tap of the spike doesn't force any EG players onto the open. A second stick of it over the top, updraft. Team one cannot spot him. Knows who one of them is though. Flash buys him some time, buys him some space. Wide swing, wide face, can't isolate it. That is it. EG taking map number 1.
Excellent performance from evilgeniuses. Start out with a strong footing. Looked like that map was going to slip away from them, but excellent calling on their attack side prevails. We have tests, twists and turns, I'm sure, later on into this series. But EG with a great start.
Yeah, amazing resilience. It's still a best of 5. Remember, plenty more action left to come, and we'll see you soon, just after this break. Control towards C.
But not much of a response from Loud.
No, ready to just absorb it, really.
Yeah, quite happy for EG to just take that control.
We say that less. Definitely getting cheeky with it here. The backside control is going to be gained. Granted now to EG. You've got to deal with a lot of this utility. Follow the bullet traces and you will be rewarded. Prowlers round the side. Sadak, oh my God, he's missing with it. But okay, team got his back, and now they seek to try and pivot into B. Pulled the player rotations away. Should be a free side for them, and it is. Ethan getting the plant online, but they have a massive player disadvantage. Maybe that's good enough, though. Something to even it out. Maybe a fake flash as well. Ethan was hunting for it.
Ethan's just utility dumping these 3 players that are trying to retake through the BC connector. Meanwhile, EG have managed to maintain control over Heaven.
Yeah, no clean shots, no clean fights. Orbs in their face, the decay damage kicking in.
And here comes Les.
It's a 2v3.
They've heard him.
They finally have taken control of Heaven. Les has cleared this one out, but again, time working against him. You can start to hear it tick. It's a wide face. No way! Demon 1 eviscerates them.
Trying to funnel the ult orbs right now into Jorgamo, who's running around with an Ares in hand.
Here it is, a big stack of the Loud players here. It's read by EG. They're still committing into this one, but picking them apart again, just walking right into the smoke. Where do you get that level of confidence from? Jorgamo, no concerns, not worried. 145 with the follow-up. Les taking out Demon 1, but now I know exactly where he is with the spike planted down.
Heal comes through as well. I believe Demon 1 had a weapon that EG will be wanting to try and recover. So that battle is where Les could try and inflict some damage.
Yeah, just wants to punish when they go to pick it up and reclaim it. Yeah, well, Boostio.
Still going to be scary.
Yeah. And so lets it loose. Fuse dipping down. Haunt as well. No collection of the kills, really. Nobody wants to face him. They have given him complete control. Open up the site. Prime for the taking here. That's what the plan going down. And there's a fight to be taken. Over towards Rubble. That was an important one. Wukong falling. Really just applying that extra level and element of pressure. There's a flank attempt as well. The C's connecting. Jorgen was still seeking to hold on to this, but now up towards Heaven. Demon 1. So what he can do, trying to lock it down, but he's only got the Guardian. He can't really let it spray and pray. And with the taps, yep, not able to hit it onto the mark that he was looking for. It was Sadak. There's a fight being taken across the board. Look at the movement. It's all over the place still. Jorgamo claims an upgrade, eh? Control of B main. Still there's for him inside the smoke, though, placed in his face. It leaves it just up to him. And all you got to do is spray those common angles. You knew exactly where he was prior.
And the C site. They talked about going for retakes less. That was what Frod was mentioning. Pretty impossible, though, with a lockdown in your face.
Yep. And onto the final moment, they noted there was a gap there into the corner, so just spamming it out there. Boostio inside the smoke. That is dangerous. Sadak, you're playing that, son. It is a bit messy here. There's no spike plan. It was spammed down. Player advantage. Now, over towards Loud, and they've got them contained. Isolated still. There's another flank attempt by Com. It looks like they're just trying to buy time for him to wrap all the way around onto the flank.
No, they're leaving. I mean, the spike is going all the way towards A. Jorgamo was left as a piece of bait on the C site. There's 20 seconds left, and EG are sprinting over towards the A.
That is a marathon sprint. You're going to have to get a move on.
And Boostio has split, looking to try and make the play that will win the round. You've got to go for something in a 3v5. You can't just play a standard post plan.
Loud are playing this one safe. Stick together, all 4 of them grouped up now, starting to run their way through here. Cosmic Divide. Have an obstacle in their face here. And there is that time pressure, honestly. The longer they take, the worse it's going to get for them. Demon
Boostio has found an amazing timing.
Boostio around towards the back. Sadak, he meets him. But there is still that danger there. Got to imagine Com locking down the connector. One more kill to be found here. Tap onto the diffuser, trying to force out that utility of Demon 1. I believe there was a pull online for him, so would have dissuaded it, pushed them back and away. Still, the Utils being sent flying on either side, and that ever so slight angle adjustment. They just want to force the fight right to him. Time! All ticking down, half already gained. It's enough. The Prowler and a Boombot initially, but now they've set up control of this one, and here's the second wave from EG. They waited it out. It is perfect! Snake by Nanoswarm, Pain Shells, there is nowhere to run. Attempt to pick up the gun, but denied for now. Still, Loud realize they have to give up that space.
Beautiful reclear from EG. I mean, that utility was fantastic. Put them in a 5v4. Might be winnable. With the two rifles in hand for Demon 1 and Jorgamo. Dangerous players. We're watching Les, who's just tucked in front of his alarm bot there.
A very interesting position. There's no control of Mound. I mean, if they ended up re-exploring there, he would be out in the open, but we know that's not the case.
I think it's just so unlikely that EG would call a C push and open the door in this spot. But the Trailblazer is going to put Les in a really dodgy position.
Snakebite doesn't rebound. Flash as well. Can't quite get deaded. He gets caught. He is in a potential bit of danger. They're really pivoting into the B side now, trying to get that squeeze. I love the smoke, though. 2 years. Gives him to play around as well, so Les can still survive the satchels as well. I mean, EG just cannot clear this guy out of this spot, this position. They are trying their hardest. Dodging, juking, weaving to the sides. Eventually, he will be brought down. So, Plant, online, Team 1, his job, win that fight out, and he does do. Just that here, still flooding in, Loud. Don't want to give up this space, not for free. Still inside the smoke. Tucked to the side here, and Demon 1 still has a pull as well. He's playing for his life.
What a
Wins
round!
his fight.
What a round by EG.
That was the connection, but no kill. The rest of EG now starting to walk their way forwards. Walls up. Sadak laying down a snake bite. Some damage barely being done. Surely enough for the kill. It's just so unusual. There's a flash to set it up around the corner.
How's he got two
Jorgamo. I mean, that is just absolute magician level plays. Forget rabbits. I'm talking about kills. 2 years. Jorgamo again. This is absurd, man.
Who's almost on for the ace towards the end until denied by Boostio. What an outplay of Sadak's wall. Teams are trying to hold on to utility.
This really could just come down to the ultimates. They're going to let them rip. Yes, they are. Jorgamo, showstopper! Couldn't get around the corner in time. Still, there's the answer. Showstopper gets blinded. Dodge out of the way. Boombot, nade, follow it up. Why not? And Aspas still stands his ground. Enough damage dealt.
Incredible!
It's pure friendly fire, but to himself.
What an amazing play by Jorgamo. Just back-to-back rounds. A delight to watch from him. But the squeeze is on Loud here.
Yeah.
Sadak's come to try and plug the gap over by breakable door. Has he got a pit to work with? They need to stay more mobile than that. He can't afford to use it.
In this scenario, when you're essentially a player down in terms of that disadvantage, 2 years, just needed the information. That was the purpose of the ult. He knows that they're still here, sitting towards it. I do like the cooldown by EG to cut noise here, but it hasn't pulled players away. Instead, Loud still have chances to get back into this one. Close to the side. Les is playing inside the orb. They want to spam the corners. The angles! No one's turning! No one's facing! And oh my goodness, it's whiffage all over the bloody place! EG, seconds remaining, seconds to spare. Sadak, another chance for him. Snakebite, ricocheting around to the side. Damage not done. No vulnerability. Ethan is left towards it to 1v1. Sadak, jump spot just narrowly there. No more util. Just has to force the fight, but it comes down to it. The aim duel, the gun play, and he did not expect that. Ethan!
The only benefit being that Loud are probably not going to be baited into using any of their ults. And still being on the losing side of things. But that is a slim, thin silver lining. Loud need to be able to recover.
Yeah. Signs of life coming out. There's a nade over the top. Let that one fly. Loud looking to do some of that damage as well, but again, it's the rifles that are really doing the damage and the work. Can't withstand it. Onto the flank. Watchful eye of Ethan.
Prime Gaming flawless. It certainly feels like it. EG coming into the next with their lockdown too. So this is where Loud need to turn things around. They need a game plan against what EG have been up to. And I think Loud are struggling here a little, because when they throw all of their utility early towards A, suddenly they're vulnerable to EG just retaking that area later on. Loud need to post somebody up and be able to help them without using all of their utility in that area. We're going to see another clash again.
There's 4 players. EG have been doing a decent job as well. Waiting out, baiting the utility, siphoning it out of Loud, and then re-hitting a little bit later on. This time, though,
I like this.
it's not the game plan.
Look how quick Aspas has rotated away. He knows that this is not going to be a continued hit towards the A side of things. His nade is not in position to be able to deny this, but he's got it primed to stop the actual follow-up on the lockdown.
Lockdown is nice. Still sending that util there, though, with the snakebite vulnerability. A chance of breaking this with the Cosmic Divide. Gives that extra level and element of defense. Boostio just seeking to play in front of it. Gonna hit the spray down with it. Sadak still there, holding his ground with the 9-4. Scattered across, no sound cues, but still, it's EG reigning supreme.
Loud never have a chance to be able to get set up for any kind of play. There's no trap at the start of that. Sure, they take a bit of rubble control, but EG are instantly away from them. The pace that Boostio is calling at right now is way too much for Sadak to hold on and deal with. And there goes the final player. The final domino tumbles.
This time, oh my goodness!
What is that?
Okay, Satchel across. I mean, barely a pixel to react to all of that. But as the utils offloaded, I mean, again, first kill for EG. It's more than a driving seat. At this point, they own the bloody map.
Sadak re-exploring, caught by Boostio as well. The IGL's having a very physical manifestation of the mental battle that Boostio is also winning.
Spot the player out. I mean, do you still want to go for this one? Just farming up the orbs. Ethan, Seekers are online. They're going to point them exactly to where the targets are. Chance for less, but just a chance. He's traded. Could have potentially got 2. Still moving to the opposite direction now, away from the Seekers. They have free access, and with the plant down now onto B. No control over towards Heaven.
Com is deep, though.
Yeah.
Com is holding a line here, so you know they do have some soft control towards Heaven.
And Loud just feel like they can't go for this, I think. Maybe if there's a kill afforded to them, offered to them, but they invested everything. Aspas has got a Guardian. Having to save a Guardian. Do they want to go for this? It looks like it. Maybe if they can find a pick. Double face. Out towards a connector, but so much to deal with. Boostio tucked inside the smoke. Flash play, pushing forwards. On top of it, Aspas. Not enough.
Caught up, snarled up, looking for a retreat.
Looking out for Loud here, EG. Border control, here's a trap play. Look at that. Pull through the choke point. Satchels with the flash, it's all set up. Les, just got to backpedal. He has to give up this space. Deep flank attempt though from Loud now. They're going to be moving together as a group of 3. That could be the difference maker here if they're able to find the timing well enough.
It's so fast from EG. It's such a departure from what they did on their attack side of Ascent. Demon 1's ready to collect.
Open angle, a player's back's going to be towards them. They cannot hold against it! EG locked down to the side here. Will the nade clean it up? It does indeed. It breaks it all.
It's all over. It's all desperation on the side of Loud. EG completely in control. I'm thinking back, Bren, to that interview that Fraud gave after the first map. And he said, we were caught off actually by how slow EG were on their attack side. They definitely brought a lot more patience to it. And then Boostio's just turned up the tempo heading into Lotus.
Yeah.
Loud came in here to the second map thinking, all right, guys, we need to slow down. We need to save utility. We need to hard anchor. We can't afford to be playing retake everywhere. And instead, EG
can afford it.
And look,
as well.
It's like flowchart Valorant calling from Boostio. Jogamo goes C, gets an orb. Now he's going to go B, get another orb. They get ready to showstopper into B. This Viper's Pit completely useless because Jorgamo's looking to try and commit to B with his ult.
And here it is, showstopper online, close to the corner. Oh, what is this movement? Kamazine! No way! Not a chance in hell, but still the bullets, they are raining through, fired through. It's enough at the end of the day. Less. The shorty pallets going wide. Sight is going to be gained. Slowed down for about a moment here for EG, and they're just holding their ground. They know the Loud feel like they have to repeat into this. They know that they have to take the fights, and 2 years wanting to do the most. But look at this, right behind him, there is nowhere to run.
Les with it all to do again. This map must have been painful from his perspective. He's had some unreal performances at Champs. across all of the tournaments he's ever played, to be honest. But when you're left repeatedly in 1v3s, 1v4s, it's just not doable.
It's just not doable, and even if you do, I mean, it's the third round online. First one, though, has to win the fight against Corman. Well,
Droid, they need pistol bonus minimum to even get into a position where we would think this was winnable.
this looks like something created by EG here. Yeah, waiting for the presence. Here it is. Flash play out of the side. Kawazin way too far forward. Nate missing still with the frenzy. Shots are fired out on even sides. It's brought it to 3v3, but damage definitely done to these Loud players. Sadak. Oh, just missing it. It's Boostio tucked.
And only less than 2 E's with 70 health between them. EG once more grasping hold of the tempo on the pistol round. Right? It's them that's initiating the play. And Loud forced to react, always forced to respond and react because EG are playing quickly and putting the pressure on Loud. Comms holding this line. He's going to take contact first against less than 2 E's.
Why is it so weak?
Ooh. A smidge of extra damage done to less.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Com repositioning now up towards the higher ground. Doesn't want to let anything slip away. A lot of uncertainty. Thinks they could have walked up towards stairs.
Instead, Loud are looking to flank again. They can get a plant down here, and Les is in a spot where he needs to make magic happen.
Got to make a play. Com's close though as well. Good shot. Down TP up top. Does Com realize it? Yes, he does. Tears was laying down the smoke as well. Couldn't see a thing. Less from the side. Doesn't clear the corner! And he wades right into him. Boostio's wondering where the hell was he? Look at his cam. How does Com play this? There it is. Satchel breaks it apart. He's maybe caught the timing inside the orb. Where's the damage being done? So damn low. No kill still. Bringing him down. Eventually there with the trade. Turret in your face here. Aspas. The nade flying. With your plant online. Might have to give up your life for it. 2 years.
He gets out.
Brought down to half. EG are so fast into this, they've already taken up space towards the back of the site. Head poking over the top there. Leicester spotting them as they're moving in. Bullets really running out here still. EG looking like they should be in control. As I say that, still it comes down to these kills. Round to the back, 1v1, damage done, enough. Boostio. Prime rat gameplay, but this time sniffed him out.
And the spike is headed back towards the weak side. Everybody rotated based on that flash from Ethan, and now it's only Com home. Aspas still has not picked up an ult orb. They're just going for this.
The reveal. Prowler as well, bullets. Slamming into the choke point, but you got to respect it and back away here. 18 seconds left. Got to get a move on here if you are Loud. It's probably not going to be the most ideal plan in the world. A tap to force out this util, but again, time is of the essence. You've got 12 seconds left. You haven't pulled this util out. It hasn't been siphoned out. Pryor, Satchels, over the top, EG! They've dismantled them! Absolutely and thoroughly. No time left. And just like that, it's a round win. Everybody falls, but EG, you know they're going to be happy with it. He is in such a forward position. Com with the movement. Not enough to survive. Demon 1. Okay. A weapon delivery straight away. Here's a Satchel. Showstopper. What a fundamental. No way! No Giacomo. Way! He's broke his ankles. He's done him dirty. And just like this, it's crumbling. It's falling. Kawazin. Got to get some stability into the mix here. Cosmic Divide cuts his way through as well. The choke point ankle. Not watched for.
Nice flash.
Lovely flash. Nade on top. Sada can't swing. Can't play towards this one. Ethan sticking to the defuse. Vulnerable up. Half on the defuse already smoked off. Got to push forwards. It's covered. Once more. Util there. Fights. They need to be won. The Util's not connecting. And it's a full stick to win. So close. Side here. It's Boostio. Tucked himself in. He wants to play inside the smoke as well, just so that nobody can cross past. Mid control, link taken, Aspas side by side, but as flanks on flanks occurring as that falls, Turret doesn't see. It's a gap in it. Boostio was watching though. It's almost intentional. Instantly there with the trade. There's less able to gain that ground for them. Ethan still up to the top high ground angle. Plan should be available for them, should be given to them.
Spike planted.
Never to push this one back. Now with this competition, the new changes on Pearl. It is weaker to try and play this. Ethan!
What a play!
What is that? TP's close to the corner, but Kawazine collects that, shuts it down before it really gets out of hand. Now he is the thorn in their sides. Towards the back of Halls, needs to be cleared out here, but it really just might come down. Again to the gunfire. Spam into the smokes as well, a tap onto it, not really being forced to use their utility. Kawazine, they still need to deal with him finally. It is so, Team at one stab, but brought to his knees.
That is used. And I think that helps keep everyone on the same page. Les controls the aggression for one.
Yeah,
and
pushed.
two.
How does he claim two in the middle of that, under all of that?
That's
okay.
incredible. Going 2 for 1 there and not even donating them a rifle. Doing all of that with the Sheriff. Giving the info to the rest of the people over on the A side that they've got a free plant and can go and take whatever post-plant positions they like.
Yeah, not planted for backside.
Yeah, I'm not hugely in favor of the plant position, but I don't think it'll end up mattering too much.
It's a big map, lots to traverse here if you're IEG just trying to get a move on, but realistically, again, trying to do that damage to the economy. Go down to the spike, deny the chance of Ultorps, because already you're seeing that standard whirl into motion. Kawazine, he's 3 away.
Certainly. And with Sada going for the plant, you can see them starting to churn up the lockdown as well.
This is a cheeky play. Smokes there, got to remove all of that. Wait,
he would have time.
He would have time. You got to try and put a stop to this.
He does have time.
Jorgamo!
He does.
It's broken. Okay.
Rifles.
Straight up by round. Ethan, tucked close to the corner here. He can actually use a TP to escape. I don't believe he's playing. Oh no, he does have it towards the corner.
Wow. Great awareness.
Really good heads up. I mean, Ethan plays there a lot.
Yep.
If they've been reading the VODs, they're going to know that he's going to be isolated there. Banking on the TP to get him out of things. Close.
Also, an awareness on Boostio.
Oh.
Shut down both of the major threats from EG.
What a risky move to make. And the fights are just being handed to him. Aspas. Happy to grant him the death wish.
As each of the players on EG tries to make the play that's required to get them back into the round. And Loud are just eating up all of that aggression. The attack sides have been good from both of these teams. I mean, we just watched a blowout on Lotus. But we didn't even really get to see Loud's attack.
No.
They just lost so heavily on the other side.
No chances for it, but a very good beginning for a Loud team that has been knocked down to the floor here.
And especially with them playing a composition that, once more, we haven't seen this in over 3 months for Loud on Pearl.
And they did write the book on it.
Yeah.
To such a degree as well that they ended up starting to ban it. Everyone else was playing it. They didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah, the innovation ended up being a bit of an issue for them. And this is a great start. Hunting down EG, trying to take rifles out of the hands. Demon 1 responds.
To clear out Jorgamo close to the corner. He does respect it. You can immediately see him backing away like the dart. Com, good placement on it. It's really bogging them down and slowing them from being able to get into this, but maybe the rifles will be enough. Smokes in their face. Backside control towards Hall. Still going to be holding on to it. A couple of these players. We need a big opening now. Great flash. That was off of Ethan. A double swing and a double face here, down to the low ground. Another flash as well to try and set Boostio up, but it won't be caught unaware, not twice in a row here. High ground still being held, but as they look to reposition, they're all just getting cleaned up. All the kills funneling. Demon 1. Bit of a test for him. Damage was done. The time, it is running short now. No chance of winning this round, definitely. I think
Like Kawazine was trying to flash Aspas in to take contact. Here's that flash.
doesn't connect.
And it doesn't connect with anything. That allows Jorgamo to continue to hold this. Reckoning goes through all pressure onto Jorgamo.
Yeah, and this is a nice one, actually. Clears
What?
most of the side, trying to squeeze it.
What?
Jorgamo! Pushing through into main!
What is he up to?
Barely enough bullets as well, but he adjusts the aim anyway towards the back here. Com trying to bring down the Cove, and he's on the damage he might do. No, it's just counter spam in action in theory. Team 1 over the top! What is that? Aspas normally so clean with the movement, but they're just answering back with bullets of their own. Through the wall now, Ethan hoping maybe he can spot ahead. The spam damage, he's connecting with the wall bangs, but forced to reload now. Just 30 left with the reload back. He's really running out of bullets to make the most of this one here. Still needs to be locked down with his crossfire. Center side hack, hitting the aim. Kawazine bailing them out. This team is now starting to collect it. Look at it, hunting for Jorgamo. Narrowly escaping with his life. Back to way though, it will be that full retake being played online here. Unless this fight comes to fruition for them. The flash wasn't quite good enough. Boostio dodged it, but falls anyway. Didn't have the weapon on the way here. Here it is. Lockdown is putting the heat and pushing it all the way up here. It's up to EG. Emphasis being placed on them trying to make this happen, but
Ethan caught.
Yeah, Ethan being caught, and time is really starting to tick. The reposition of Aspas. It's lovely. Don't really expect it, because look at that, Ethan just trying to make something work with the TP deep. Gate crash.
Their idea is for Ethan to gate crash over here to reinforce the B site. But they're going to be forced to play a retake anyway.
Yeah, and they've given up link control. You can already see it's Aspas and Les playing together side by side in tandem, taking that space up. A bit of a tap this time.
Good spam.
Good spam, yeah. Breaks down the cove, makes it way more dangerous for them. But while everybody's reloading, they're just able to get the spike down anyway. Happy to take the fights.
Ethan could ping here with his ultimate for Comms Hunter's Fury to get incredible value.
Got to think about saving this though. You're a player down, you're trying to make this one. Look at the pit, yeah. Still going to be working their way in. Ethan. Now, time to ping out these players, collecting it together. Flash, Hunter's Fury, all collected, and the fight gets taken into the back of side, clearing them all the way out. It is carnage and chaos, but nobody's sticking it. It goes down, but a cosmic divide in their face, up top to the box, Team of One, and it's unbelievable. In case Ethan is tucked into that corner, if the flash pings, then you know he's sitting there. It doesn't, so they know that space is clear, but now making a move. It's a flash reclearance, no good connection. Still 1-for-1, maybe a bit more good from Boostio. Star defender.
He wants more.
And then Sadak, yeah, he's looking in the wrong direction.
Seems a little greedy from Boostio there, but he's feeling it. He had the read, and he got the 3K. In the meantime, Team 1 has taken the operator for a walk deep, deep through. With Sadak falling, he knows there's no alarm bot, no turret.
He's just missed them.
He has. He's missed the timing.
Flash. The doors, their backs towards it.
He's missed it again.
He's missed it entirely, but Boostio still locking it down. That is definitely one way to get an ace.
What a round from Boostio. He posted a tweet after their game against PaperX calling himself a disappointment and a fraud. He had under 160 ACS, negative 24, and he said, I will not do that again. You're not catching me bottom fragging another series for my team as we head deep into champs. And Boostio's come out here, I mean, with so much confidence. The way that he's taking those fights, especially the one into Sadak.
Oh. So precise. He's feeling it.
It's not necessary
for them. This is a response that is necessary now. Reckoning, clearing through. That is mental stuff. Tagging up onto the players here, but still, you got to respect this lockdown. Sadak, got to get a move on, son. Just avoiding it. No detainment inside here, but you cannot end up hitting that side from EG.
There's a re-exploration in mid. Jorgamo and Les barely passing each other.
No way. But he's watchful
too.
Oh, no, it's not.
The timings are just ridiculous over here in mid. Jorgamo could have potentially had 2.
There's 30 seconds left. If you're going to be going over towards B, you have to get a move on. You've got to start running.
They don't know that Jorgamo's here. But Sadak not venturing in this direction.
Jorgamo could just win this entire round for his team here. He's alone.
He'd have to slip past Les.
Yeah, but I mean, Les isn't really watching for this either. He should be now, though. High Tide is already past it now.
Jorgamo.
Eyes on Jorgamo revealed. No way, not a chance. It's dropped, but no. He gets off the plant.
He's got enough time.
He does, just about. Okay, extension for it. Missing it by milliseconds potentially there, but here it is. Now a lockdown in play on the other side of things. That's well earned. Les out in the open. Over the top of his wall, can just see Demon One's head taken out a gap into the back of the side. Les, good presence of mind, knowing to jump spot that, knowing it could have been an option that was wide open, and it's just an impossibility. Try and get past the smokes in the util. Everybody collected into the back of Horse. How did Loud get through this one? With great difficulty. Cove, though, dropped down at their feet. Still need to deal with Boostio. He's tucked to the side. Nice flash eventually there, but still, there's so many pieces that they haven't recognized. And this Jorgamo weaving in and out. Les returning the fire. 50 seconds. A chance to really put a break and pause into the play, but the spike is really in the middle of nowhere for Loud.
Sadak should be able to recover this one. You can see Ethan poking around, getting information. There's only 35 seconds. The wall is going to be helpful. Sadak could pick this up and try and pivot elsewhere. The spam, he must avoid it.
And a fight
Less
one.
falls.
Yeah, with less falling there. Aspas close to the corner. So many targets to deal with. Running all around here. Noise faking with the Qs. There's only 20 seconds left. They still haven't dealt. But dealt with Ethan finally. He's removed towards the back of Hall's. Team of one down. And it's crumbling here. Com. It's been so good in the clutch, but can he really do it? Again, shock darts are here to damage. Potentially done. There's one removed and enough for Sadak. Low enough. Com. Oh my, this guy is just unreal. Mistaken. Ethan. He's got the flash. Steamer One's contact. That's what's going to be causing it to rebound and a re-swing. Demon One spots it. Here's the flash. Re-pick attempt with the up-trap play. Plucked out of the sky. Jet player won't be getting away with anything. Aspas though, on the other hand, really just handing it to them. Quick decision making.
Les also got a lurk down through Art. Picked off Jorgamo. There's no defense here. Boosty and Com are going to desperately try and get into position. Les already going for another lurk in a different avenue. He's found the timing, slipped through. Com retreats. And it's too easy. Loud have found an answer here. No one else has really been able to acquire.
Flash re-clear potential. Ethan, he's holding the flash. You can see it. Out of the smoke, they want to go for it. Right onto the side. There was a recall star of their own, actually. Just try and block them off. Again, smokes in their face. Just trying to play anti-flash close to the corner. It's desperation.
It's so good from Loud. The same kind of ideas, always ready to catch the aggression. They put a little bit of pressure in an area and wait for the response.
Just aware of it.
One enemy remaining.
Jorgamo and Com tried to make something happen.
Out any parts of this, now you see it. Dart rebounding. Waiting for the gate crash into the back of it alongside the flashes, all combined to clear out Hordes, but has given up the space. Util out. No kill collected. Boostio. Fortunate timing with that one, not quite able to get it, and what a Util now being pushed into his face. Comes down to these fights are about to be taken. The Util being expended, lighting up these players. Flanks on flanks occurring. Jorgamo from behind. Damage certainly done. Demon One, snappy precision, and EG find themselves a massive advantage. A pistol round win. And just in case this Nana swarms close to the corner, Sadak, he was trying to get cheeky with it. Dashing forwards, TP's gate crash all abound and used towards the back of the site. They need something to clear this. Okay, that will do it. Through the window. The aim is sharp indeed. Real danger. Less. There's 30 seconds remaining. He's just trying to ping out these players. Everyone's off site. Be catching any targets. Sees Aspas. Flash and backs away.
Spike planted.
What's the answer now from Loud? High Tide back online. 2 years. Wraps this one all the way across now. One having to expend one of his smokes here. This is just with the Guardian still. It's Rifles running it through here. The crossfire setup's got to be playing off of each other. Ethan almost doing enough damage. 20 health to Aspas.
On the flank.
Right from behind. They do not anticipate it. They do not expect it. It is played once more all the way to perfection. Com just does not lose clutches. Draft and the dash. Enough noise has been made, really. There's no hiding this intent at this point. EG, you know they're trying to take this one. Rattling off shots, picking them apart, picking the timings. 2 years, and Aspas all together. Enough of a reset, but damage surely done here. Demon One, he's left to it. It's a 1v1. Aspas! Now, take control. Towards Art for EG, updraft, almost there. Less. Luckily not spammable, not with the Blade Storms here. There's Util, yeah, I mean vulnerable there. Pointing him exactly, directly. Less still revealed here. This is ridiculous. Tucked to the corner, right behind it. Doesn't know if they're pushing up onto the angle though. It's a little bit awkward when this fades. Might be in a significant amount of danger, but maybe with the wall up in his face, he might be able to isolate one of the fights. No, he's got 2 players waiting for him. Still gets 1.
Nice flick to make the non and done into a one and done. Kawanzin and Tuis are still here to try and hold the back line.
With that kill, it does give up our control. Jorgamo walking it through.
He's so happy to try and make the play.
Yeah, it's an interesting smoke, isn't it? Brought down in the end, though. Kawanzin Reposition a tap, that's counter spam. They were waiting for that one.
Still a 2v3. Still chances here. Com's got his Hunter's Fury. Is he going to be able to escape? Yeah, just takes a small amount of chip damage. Com is never not flanking.
Wait a second, yeah.
Com is always flanking.
The danger here, I believe, is Jorgamo doesn't have util to delay, doesn't have a pull online. Com from behind. It all relies on him. If Jorgamo can get a pick, it makes it a little bit easier for them. Still a 2 versus 3. Turrets there, blocking off the angle. They don't expect it. They don't expect it. Finally, he strikes.
He has ult.
From behind, does have the ult backing away, now playing his life. And Aspas, it's an impossibility. Forcing out the ult. Jorgamo, he's set up to win that fight. How?
So much success over on the first map. Getting a feel for where Loud would be set up. Les looks like the only danger, really, in how the defense is currently positioned. If he could catch Jorgamo on some kind of aggressive lurk play. Otherwise, it's just going to be another slow siege from EG.
Mazin in the position where he can spam that angle. Sadak just dealing with Ethan with the plan, pushed away for now with the snake bite. Vulnerable up.
Jorgamo coming around the back of Les.
Yeah, this timing has been missed. Oh, has it? Les. Hold up, wait a second, he can hear the footsteps, he's repositioned all the way back, but still EG.
And now Aspas.
Yeah, they have control of this, surely they do. Aspas, upgrade gained. It's never over. And when he's got the rifle in his hands. Turrets there though, flipping the map. Planning for default, EG with backside control here.
Just great setups.
Yeah.
Fantastic crossfire.
And it's off comms contact, I think. Either that or Demon 1. Demon 1 off angle, dealt with, destroyed, Ethan. Okay. There was a chance there for Les.
Yeah.
Here's the hit about to come through. The gate crash at his feet. Dart reveals it. What is that? Adjustment and flick was necessary with even being brought down, but again, putting the squeeze onto Sadak. Sadak repositions into the orb. It's a weave in and out play. Demon 1 has to respond, and he does. 2 kills there, spots the player up the top, but now walking, cutting the noise, flash in his face though, still got the dash. Here's the reckoning. Lay it down, stuns, abound. Got to win these fights out for it, but it's all down to Demon 1. There's too much to overcome, surely. Snakebite at the feet. The stuns are avoided and dodged. Yes, the plant is down, but every avenue watched, every angle, every chance is going to be shut down, all the way sticking through, and yet nothing to break the cove. A wonderful effort. Take the fight. He's going to be backing away now to Pillar. Ethan, same diligence. He was just taking A main control, seeking to fake it, but I seem to be aware of this. Aspas. Oh, this is such an awkward position. Is this because they've been contacting? Potentially, but noise is being made now all the way up through into the smoke. There's about to be a timing to be taken, and he flashes the peek through this one over the top. That is disgusting, but he meets his match. In the end, Ethan's there with a consistency to trade. Here's the lockdown now being placed with that space earned. Got to respect this.
There's going to be a lockdown in return. Sadak with one of his own. The question is how EG are going to be able to get the plant off and stop the retake from happening. I thought for a moment there, Sadak was going to get himself in pain.
He was close to the box there. It was a spammable angle. He's brought down. There is no spike.
No plant.
Planted. It's throwing everyone for a bit of a loop here. There are plays to be made. Bustio is going to be caught on the open.
Jorgamo's going to get caught by the alarm bot here, so he can't go for a flank either.
It's absolute chaos.
I mean, look at Bustio's
into the corner. There's no way he survives here, but he's lurked into his position, and nobody's going to clear him. Goes here. What is going on? He's in the spawn, man. He's in the spawn. There's no time left. There's 12 seconds. It's cleared out with a flash play. Loud in control of this one. The spike's still in their hands. 2 years. Adjustment. Down. Hunter's Fury. Over the top here. Tries to set it up with Demon 1 with the knives, but no connection, no kill, no refresher with the blades.
There's so much damage onto Sadak. He's going to get the heal, though. Meeting up with Kawanzin. And Les has not been pressured inside here.
The fact that they didn't posture Les out of that spot. Viper's Pit. It's critical. Just removes A entirely. Now there's still a chance of lurk plays. You can see Bustio's position tucked into Art. To the side now, Flash as well. Everybody grouping up onto the corner. Aspas is here. Revealed. Does he get out of danger though? Interesting scenario. Smokes to try and help him out. Is everything being cleaned up? Loud. This could be it. The final blow to seal the map. Aspas will not be budged, will not be removed, still holds his ground. Here's a TP, and here to contain Aspas! On the move, making the moves, desperation all the way. Loud are not done yet.
What a response from this super team from Brazil. Looking fantastic out here on Pearl. There were some moments where EG looked like they were going to be able to get back into this, but in the end, it's a 13-8. It's clean, and it's loud. And look at this from Aspas and Sadak. A hard anti, expecting some kind of B main aggression, which doesn't yet come.
Don't know where he is. Demon 1 though, a punishment. Getting ahead of himself ever so slightly. It was locked down that position, fault line. Lands onto Com, slows him down.
What a read though, off the start. Lauda tucked in that corner, I think trying to evade any information that Ethan would get from a flash, hoping to prompt a push out. And then they punish it. It's perfect.
Here they stand. The discipline is there from Loud. It's a triple face into mid. Watching Jorgma when he's peeking for a bit of information. Nade. Flying through. Ethan now. Tucked. And he's really going to have to do the most. Onto this one. Him. The crossfire setup. Alongside Com. Dismantled in a moment though. When the kills were traded out. And it does still favor Loud as a team. It's a 3v1 with Boostio. Does have the ghost.
So tough though.
Yeah, with less tucked here.
Less in mail, 2 to find on sight, and Tuis has just spotted him. Perfect utility coming out from Sadak as well.
Him,
the flash, the stun.
Oh.
Still manages to find one actually. Les probably should have been able to wrap that. Boostio on Pearl, he only got 9 kills. 5 of those were in 1 round. He got an ace.
A lot of emphasis to place on your shoulders, but okay, when the opportunity's there, he does grab it.
And that's what he needs to be
Hello.
doing.
Hold on, Spike's been dropped down. Nade as well, pushing him back alongside the pull. The attempt to stabilize. Oh, we are really getting brutalized. I mean, Loud, no chance he could be able to cross that line inside the smoke. Jordan, it's a trailblazer that connects. It's a stun into the corner here. Boombot, though, points him in the right direction. With the weapons that they've got, okay. Leading the charge is Aspas. Taking control of the situation once more.
Ethan's reading the fact that this is going to come back to A. He's already planning to reposition. Look at the spot that Ethan's got himself into here.
Oh, this is potentially nasty. I mean, oh, the silent drop-off. He's overstayed as well. Come! Does he get out? No way.
Wow.
Back and away. He's hunting for the second kill here, but oh my. Hopped away. Scot-free. They hit a reload here with 30 seconds remaining. Once more, Ethan do so much more. Can't hit that shot though. Still a flash and flying, and it is perfect. The connection. Aspas blinds it up, buying time for Demon 1 over the top. Pushing forwards, Aspas!
It'd have to be an ace.
He's bloody earned the showstopper already, man. We're in round 2. And it would have to be the ace. But Com in the clutch. We know what he's capable of. He does not lose them. Set your sights on this one. Com!
Denies Aspas a historic ace. Players that we have out here. Yeah. But he has found his form.
Ethan on the top of the ropes. Hello. It's escaping that one. Here we go. Okay, showstopper committed. That is a direct hit. Demon 1, there's going to be no remains left of him. And Com wrapped around the pillar. It's pushed into really unfortunate timing here. Now this is a light of eye from Loud already. Massive advantage for them. How does it get played by EG? Util is here, surely. In waiting now. Nade's head flying. But the flash, I mean, it's over in a blink of an eye. He's got the timing in his head pretty much perfectly. But they are really giving up control. I mean, everybody playing up on site here by Loud. This could quickly turn on its head at a moment's notice. The player to watch here, 2 years tucked away. He's going to try and seek that timing, and he does grab the one. Still, he's got to be dug out of this forward position. There are flanks on flanks occurring. Was back here. Com's still lurking up. Okay. On a decent go of things. This should be a 1 round here for Loud.
Aspas is looking to try and take the fight straight to Ethan. He wants to build up his second showstopper already.
Player standing.
You know exactly where Com was. The backside laid out. I mean, these guys, Loud, are just in impeccable form. Red hot right now, not missing a single shot. And you're exactly right setting it up. I mean, Aspas, his second showstopper, he's 3 ult orbs away now.
How ridiculous is that?
It's round 5.
And that's a tool that's just going to burst open the EG defense. One of the biggest problems that EG faced The last time they played split with this composition against EDG, they couldn't defend. They couldn't find the right moments to be able to shut down side hits from coming through. And if you think back to how EDG play with individuals all over the map, that's something that Les could definitely find value from. The op, not quite catching there from Boostio as Aspas gets deep, gobbles up all of that space.
An open chance there. It's for Boostio, but now forced to just back away and try and play this retake with the operator in his hand. That is a difficult still Ethan. As long as he's alive, they've got the Seekers to try and reclear some of this space in the post plan. It might get a little bit difficult here. Loud playing a ton of players deep onto the site. They kind of need a plan to bail themselves out. Util capable of flushing them out. Here's the Seekers. He's pretty far back there, so they know that Tia is at least stuck close down to hell. It's all being exchanged on either side. The flash coverage. Kawazine once more. Boostio tries to swing out, does return fire, but really the damage is just being done, and attempts all over the place. Pushing through the smokes. You've got to give it up at this point. EG recognized that.
The Loud post plans, the setups, crossfires, utility usage. Every part of it is looking excellent here.
Yeah.
They avoided that first issue with Boostio missing his inaugural op shot. And then after that, it was plain sailing. Boostio taking his operator deep down mid. The Viper wall helping him after he takes a shot. The wall can go up. He'll escape into the rendezvous.
And this is a nice setup, honestly, with the Viper's Pit drop down. EG, they rotate a lot of their players away. It's all dependent on Com surviving. This pit is the only thing holding them back.
And everybody from Loud is about to group up over here. They have flashes from Kawazine to give info, but more important, the Seekers. How can Com deal with
and
the
all they got to do is try and spam close to the Seekers here. Flash once more, the horn. Okay, it's all being offloaded. Fault line. They haven't removed him. He survived, so the pit's still up, but they just want to move their way all the way past it, taking Heaven control. All at their feet here, and it's Jorgamo to try and meet them. Satchel,
good movement.
Disengaged, round to the side, Ethan. Locking down the ropes angle, but it is carnage. A scramble towards it, Com retreating. Back against the wall, into elbow, low enough though, a single shot. Once more, will just bring him down, and he does not claim the kill. It was necessary. At this point, EG shut out of the sight. Last pass, he wants a little bit more. I mean, okay. It's a 2v4. Why not?
Go for it.
There's the rocket.
When you have your second showstopper in round 6, sure, send it. Why not?
They know what Demon 1 is.
He's getting run down.
Cornered. Time wasted from Loud, though. They want to try and use the Trailblazer. Nothing else to push through. Here it is. Rolling Thunder. Cuts into the side. Trademark at their feet. Com. I mean, everybody just being slowed down to a crawl. 2 years through the box. Remove the traitor. Sadak, last one left. 1 versus 3. Everybody quickly alerted to his position now. He needs to try and force some of these fights out. Ethan just holding it. The jiggle as well. Knows he doesn't need to force this fight out. Close behind it. The positioning, it's spammable. Fault line, stun.
Good stun.
Good connection, but still the movement is just a little bit cleaner. The Jorgamo is ready to pick up the pieces in case there was a fast punish play. He's got a showstopper in the back pocket, so any players that walk straight into, okay. Wallbang angle from there. Didn't know about that one. The punishment when Ethan's just looking for a bit of mid-round information.
And as soon as this area is taken by Kawazine and Les, the whole of Loud come and just backfill the space.
Aftershock is good. Made a little bit better here, but okay. Bit of a whiffage there with the movement. I think maybe slowed down a bit prior by some of that util into the choke point. A chance. Boostio misses. Com though, still looked down to the side and still here. That consistency, dodging. Everything that's thrown at him, it's a little bit disjointed in terms of Loud with the positioning, but as the smoke goes down, well, Com, only the one before the trade. Jorgamoto back in action, back in the fight. 40 seconds left, has the showstopper, Boombot. There it is, finds his target, but which way does he want to send the rocket flying? One sign of life, Sadak brings him down. And a cosmic divide. It partitions and splits it up. Demon 1, the only thing on his side is a lack of noise cues. They don't know about this one. They've all repositioned the waist. Okay, they're going to be able to hear it. Demon 1, he's wondering where are the rest of them. Dropping down into his face. Les just bringing it to him. Yeah. EG have as a response. Satchel through. Nice pull as well. Stops any attempt of just trying to flood, defend any of this here close.
Spike planted.
Super diligent. Very clean from Loud so far.
Need rebounding. Aspas wants to try and hold the ground here, but him and Les yet on the backs to the wall. Going to be in a pretty clean spot. When the attempt comes through, able to sail through. There's really no issues. Giorgamo. Yeah. A little bit spicy there towards the end, but this has been Loud with the right game plans. The form is red hot. All their players are hitting.
Aspas more than halfway at this point to breaking the kill record. Still plenty more of the map to play, especially if EG starts to mount some level of a comeback here. I'd like to see what the emotions are like within the EG camp right now. Love to listen into the comms. They're a team that likes the energy to be high and the fun to be flowing. But when you're just getting battered on Pearl and now Split, it's difficult to keep the vibes up.
Who's the player to bring it back? Stun does not land. Ethan pulls it back here. I love that flash as well, but Aspas survives, remains. Boombot at his feet. The reposition of Ethan is quite nice. It's immaculate. Damage is being done here. EG really picking him apart. The game plan to try and force the fight, force the issue. Giorgamo, it's nasty. And he's brought it to the 1v1. But once more, Aspas. Ult in his hand, stun. Not there in time. Did he hear the drop? I don't believe so. There's too much sound obfuscating it. Aspas left wondering. Is he pushed up onto the corner? Is his positioning known? Questions rolling through his head. Here's the showstopper. Time running short, close to the side. Let loose. It's so strange. Just not really expecting this. Bit of a team flash, but
Les
just waiting for Les to get this kill.
He's
waiting
about
for Les to get the kill. Yeah, and he's got it.
He's just caught Com in the back.
With the pick going down, you can send everybody else now over towards it. EG are not going to have the players over. They're going to have to scramble to try and make the most of this. Boostio.
How's he gotten two there?
Hello. Suddenly, a chance.
Sadak's looking to try and re-clear.
Oh,
good timing.
That, yeah. With the orb being picked up, Seeker's in your face. Les. No way. It's a 2 versus 2. Round 11.
So scrappy. Loud have not been allowed the time to consolidate at any point here, even after finding that opening pick. It's a 2v2 with Breed Shell online.
Seeker points him directly towards it as well. Okay. Flash over there. Boosty almost getting spammed out there onto that corner. Aftershock follows it through. It's a double face as well. They can't quite get the clean shot on the Queen Avenue. Rolling Thunder. That should set it up. Surely now the slam dunk. Boostio having to deal with the kitchen sink just sent flying towards him. Les spotted. Boostio now. Hold on. Is he favored here? He's got to hear that jump spot, or at least the jump position of Les close to the corner. Who will walk into each other's sightline? It's going to miss him. It's going to miss him, and Boostio. Do the timing to take. Rapid is the approach, though. Look at him trying to make the most of this all the way through. Again, the showstopper's dodged. Juked. Nade. Rebounding around the back here. Giorgamo's still got his though left to play with rebounding. Across the floor, stopping him from crossing over that line, and Com really needs that support. He needs that help. Tweez is in! Unexpected! Smoke's now dropped down as well, trying to help them out and gain that ground for the rest of the team. Aspas still locking down this angle. Cosmic divide! You don't win it, even with the judge at that kind of range. Heal online, Ethan behind them, quick. Again is the approach as the call is made. Boostio will try and watch it now with a tour de force over these angles. It's a double face pushing him away with the rendezvous. Ethan! That is nasty! Still alive here though, but missing the shots. Boostio! Already in motion. And here we go. Tempo increase. Double face. Loud. Ready to receive. Nade is there. Slightly delayed. Pushed up forwards. This Boostio separated from the rest of them. And Sadak as well. The backstab. When all that was occurring. It's falling to pieces for EG.
Just Ethan.
Yeah. Not happening. So Kawazine does. Getting ahead of themselves now, but Les pulls the back. Util.
30 seconds left.
Screaming, careening towards his way, but it's a bit of a fake as well. It's offset EG. Now they make their mark. Waiting out a lot of that utility, and here are the shots landing. Either come through, especially when you're forcing out, but Les is still alive and active. Onto the side, close to the corner here, seeking to deny. Plan. Going off with no problems.
Battle out.
Blastback still with the double blast pack. He's going to try and get
Okay.
aggressive on anyone that might be playing screens. No one there. EG
Have that, yeah.
should be able to hold on. Feeling quite similar now to Pearl.
There.
Let's watch the space. Hello. Shot 2 to face 2 years. Attempting it, but okay, calm.
Silent drop.
Yeah, silent drop and prime for the taking with that. Less seeking to just re-clear with his body. Of course, they need that information on the eco round. That's pass.
Nice clear.
Must have been just a pixel. Spotted by Com.
EG are being afforded a lot of map control here. Loud at not trying to pressure towards mid or towards a ramp.
Nowhere. Yes, of course. Okay. Spotting out towards 2 years still. The reaction, instantaneous. Kawazine down mid is into himself a gun. Plan should be theirs though, surely. You don't get past Jorgen, not Clue. Yeah, not with the judge.
Spike planted.
Good luck. On the bright side, Kawazine building himself the rifle. EG would love to hunt for this, but got to pick and choose their play as well. It will be the one round by EG. 5th on the board.
We did see them make a little bit of a comeback over towards Pearl. You know, they were able to take pistol bonus, really start working things forward. Somewhat similar over here. Kawazine clearly still with something to say about it though.
That team of one!
How has he hit that flick?
Okay.
Not going to affect the outcome of the round, but a bit of a tilter.
Bit of a tilt. I don't even know where he is as well. Is he just going to remove every single piece of weaponry? 2 bullets left! Trademark. Watch their backs.
It's good utility from Com to help him get to the site. But Com doesn't go for the plant. It's just providing support from a distance, so they don't have that pit for post-plant.
It's plan of a heaven though. Com could be that late lurker. With the added time pressure, as long as Demon 1 is alive, I think he's got to stand, pull, so Loud's got to get a move on. Facing the right direction, shot actually missing here. They're clearing up and cleaning up these players. Pit, drop down in the choke point of all places. Kawazine, still clean and consistent. Not plan of a heaven, but when it's online, you've got to tap this now to try and force this one out. Com's got down, that's the pit. And no more util waiting for them. Out towards the open, it needs to be covered. Kawazine, next up, in line. Demon 1, shut down. Half on the defuse, 2 years. He's got it in time. Backing away and giving it up. Okay. That's a nice one. It's necessary. Sadak. Not sure if that was the intended target, but out towards it. Main needs to be a collection of these kills. They're pushing forwards and there's coverage. Watching for it. Another repeat. Kawazine. How does he pull it off every single time? The plant is down, but Ethan is so isolated again. He's on an island essentially. Demon 1. Try and play the global utility game here, but he's gonna have to get into the fight, get into the fray. But the shot.
With the stinger though.
Yeah, not enough for the kill, not enough for the collection. Flashes through here, Loud, waiting. They don't have time for the heal. Util still abound, 2 years watching in case there is that late lurk as well. Now they're just going to be facing it all together. Demon 1! Can't win it! Oh my!
What an incredible read from Kawazine. That was because the nanoswarms got broken, but the alarm bot didn't. He knew they were backing off.
Geo contacting behind them though. They're trying to make the most of this, at least this instance now. The Cosmic Divide all the way through. Everything relies on this. Boostio. Quick scope to the chest. 2 years no longer standing. And where's the committal now? There's only 20 seconds left. The util, it's either got to be pulled out, and it needs to be that committal, but they're not finding any picks right now. They're being choked out. They can't clear Kawazine from that position. Time is taken. Less there. Boostio returns a shot, but 10 seconds are left. There needs to be this plan online.
Those 2 shots from Boostio in this round have been unbelievable. Just quick scoping people around the map. Desperate to keep EG in it, but flashed up. Locked off in garage, almost hit another.
Slightly wide here. All his util is pushing him into unfavorable angles again. Unfavorable fights again. Got to hit this one. Sadak does not expect it.
EG, Com has pushed up deep towards A heaven, but he's stuck behind this alarm bot. The rest of EG, yeah, they've taken B. Where are they going? Who are they aiming for with the showstopper?
Yeah, exploding out into the side here, just holding it, making sure that nobody can fly back in.
I don't know if Sadak's going to want to fight this.
I mean, they're being squeezed. Getting pushed. Hello, fault line stun, missing. Seeker as well, dodging and juking round to the side. Another pull. Vulnerable up. Boostio tight to the corner. A lot of this going to be relying now on Com. Once more with his flank timing. Sadak, who's pulling out the only thing an attempt for it. Snakebite drop down and comes still alive here into the fight. Softening them up. Prime for the taking and beam them all down. It's alerted. Scary situation to really be in, especially when they got the confidence to take fights like that. Another flash. Kawazine does not use it to peek. Exits. Pulls the util out. Once more slowed down.
And they're playing a retake here. That's what I was talking about. Loud's ultimates are so good in post-plant scenarios. Concord coming up ramp. And Kawanzine's done more than enough here. Maintaining control of this area. The spike coming back over to A. Still a lockdown, still a rolling thunder. So many tools and only 30 seconds to deal with them.
They want to fight for this. It's that A heaven control as well. Loud not keen to give this one up. Jorgamo going for the plant. Now it's spammed. It's planted for heaven right through the smoke. This is it. On the cusp of it all. It's up to them. Demon 1. Gotta land it. Gotta hit it. An extension for it. He's bought a lifeline. Ethan left alone though, but the lockdown is pushing him directly into the corner. Punishment. 2 years out wide. Finishes the fight.
How many rounds have we seen go this way with 2Es cleaning up a 1v1 that the rest of his team has favored him to win? Also really good on defense.
It's unusual. Okay.
I mean, that is just a spam through the brim smoke. Aspas caught pushing up. It's a great beginning.
It doesn't force EG into anything. They still want to slow play it. The overall game plan that they had. Les has got the most to do.
They're also immediately taking out the player that was on fire in split.
Wall up. Les knowing it's compromised. As it starts to go down, it connects there with the nade. Let's drop down. 66 health for the site going to be gained now. Gavita towards them. Get that plant down. TP. Down to the back. Orb in his face. Com doing a good job again of delaying. He's just trying to cause a distraction. I mean, Demon 1 is...
He's thinking of going back through the TP, backstabbing the retakers.
Door's already closed here. Be a brutal timing to take. Some spot. Heads up. And he has taken the TP straight to them. 2 years now. A lot to worry about. A lot to distract him. Sadak, though, let's bring him down. 4 versus 4 now. Damage still being done to these Loud players, but he needs to get themselves into the site. Ethan, he's still close. Hidden. Tucked away inside this smoke now. Could be the real backstab element as well. The knife in the back. No! He's brought down to his knees. Everybody collected. Pushed the smokes to work off, but they've just got to rely on that raw aim. The raw spam with the shots. Landing all the way for Loud, but no time left in the bank. Still plenty of danger though. Designing against it. There's a reflank attempt. Les, he strikes.
And EG have burnt so much time off the clock without actually having any control.
Nade damage. Not enough to really push him out of position here. Jorgamo healed back up. Everybody grouped up. Yes, 30 seconds remaining, and this is where it does get incredibly dangerous. Les just spots some signs of life again. Flash rotating around. Satchel blade all over the place. Inside the tube, they do clean it up. That should go down.
Spike
Watching
planted.
for the B-long swing. TP right behind it. Demon 1. Not ready for that one. Oh my. Shots fired. Not a good enough weapon though to get through the box to chew through. Everybody's low though.
They're
on
so
EG.
weak. They are so weak.
Real chance now. Not really going to be doing this. Tearing away the hopes and dreams. Surely not. The bullets here. Aspas really making the most of this. Smoke's still there. The one way. They don't know which way to land. They don't know which way to play. But finally, shot through the wall. Offsetting this. Time ticking for Aspas to do so much, but okay. Tons in fact. EG. They wait out their timing, they can really strike back. And look at that nade, just bounces and perfectly played right towards the backside of Labs. You are feeling the heat if you are EG and not just talking the mollies. Aspas, look down this angle here, still nowhere to run, nowhere to really get out of dodge and danger here towards the back of the side. It's all good together, still Loud, maybe not. Aspas, who's there? Another nade earned, got to reposition. Bustio tucking around the corner. Ethan in their faces with the spray down. Aspas, it's 3 in a round now for him. Reloaded. Damage done to Bustio. Don't know where they are. Brought it round. Ring around the rosies. 1 versus 1. Time. Starting to hear it. Les knows is out. It has to be a half stick all the way through. Getting off of it.
What a round!
again because of the ultimate's been talking about it. Aspas earning it, close to it, into the corner. He's already let it loose and let it rip. No one able to lay claim to it. Nade rebounding, dodge to the side, Demon 1. Virtually shutting down the monstrous performance that Aspas has been putting up. TPs. Smoke forwards here. Demon 1 tucks himself in. He's able to play this one.
Oh, with the Bucky.
No way. It's a 2 versus 2.
All of these rounds have ended up being very close, despite the fact it's 3-0 to EG.
This is EG doubled up towards elbow. It's planted for long. It's going to be throwing. Again, an unusual take into this. Do they have a molly lineup for this? Does it rebound enough? It's a flash around the corner. They're expecting it in a completely different place. All of these rotations. Loud. They're wondering where is the rest of the hit coming through. We've already committed with a lot of our players. 2 players on their side. It's Sadak and Tuyus who've got to try and stop this now, and it's contact plays from EG all the way through. Jorgamo is more than a nuisance. This guy is single-handedly winning them this round. Got to bring down Lesto, a TP pivot. He's realized it. He's opened up the site, and the rest of his team starting to join him. Les, together, taking a fight. The strength in numbers, and that is the mantra of EG.
What a round for them to be able to pull out, to keep the momentum going.
Folding in the minds of the Loud players. Being in similar positions before, this is their answer. This is the mix-up. It's Demon 1 who does his best, but against all of that, the onslaught coming his way. Com. There wasn't really anything to keep them trapped into that spot, but it does grant them a bit of space here. You can see Com, he's not messing around. There's paranoia in his face, near-sighted. Will not push him away from this. Snake bite, Trailblazer. Together, Com, this is ridiculous. Any sort of coverage here, but the pit's down, and here's a showstopper. Round to the side, rebounds, that was the target they were looking for. No more pit. Get out of this fight. And it's Pesky. EG not granted a free chance to really get this plant down and online.
EG still controlled the teleporter, but should they go back to B, Les is still waiting.
Yeah, but it's back towards it. Here's an orbital strike! Jorgamo! No shot, he lands that. The crossfire set up towards the back of the stack means that there is that safety there once more. Loud. They have put a stop to it. 2 left standing for EG.
30 seconds left.
Couple plays out of nowhere. Pit was dropped down, 20 seconds remaining.
But Les is still in a fantastic position, even if they do decide to take the teleporter. There's no time, they have to commit to A.
It's a tap.
They're surrounded.
No fights to be taken, no easy shots, at least of it. Less from behind. But yeah, there's really just no time left waiting. So,
on the map, Loud still have 3 players there ready to defend.
I just want to send it now. Seekers actually going to be utilized. Still a maybe in Eldas pass.
Do you cancel? With all of the Seekers here, you surely cancel, and they are. They're going over towards A.
Such hours control, Ethan. Hey, flashed up, damage, narrowly avoiding it, still close to the corner. Sadak, Sadak feeling it now. Util in his face, all the way through. It's the rifles and the guns, making the most of it. Through the box, chances abound. But it's Aspas who just cannot find it.
There is barely any health available. Les takes down Ethan with just 1 shot. Jorgamo also weak. Could be back around, what a reposition!
Through the wall, using it against him, and as it drops, Les is none the wiser.
What a play!
And yes, EG might be low. Lots of chances for Kawazim, but at this point, there's just no way. Com with 2 snake bites. I imagine he's got a lineup. The time, all the way here. Jorgamo, is he going to claim? But as soon as that kill comes, you look at that. Orbs up, Boostio from the side.
That knocked his confidence for the entire rest of the series. They're both delivering today. Demon 1 though caught.
He didn't have his rendezvous down.
He's not even in position there, expected to take the fight.
Loud, not really feeling the confidence knocked out at all. I mean, there's an attempt by EG to pick up the pieces to push through those choke points, but it's not as well thought out. And for all the Loud players, set up for success.
Okay, well, they know where Ethan is. But the 7th round seems pretty far away at this point.
Flash didn't see anything. It didn't give them the indicator.
There's
Jorgamo.
no one on A.
Yeah, where does he send this one? There's too much to clear. Across the back, a bit of an incorrect guess. That's Sadak. Oh my God! Punished.
And there's no one near.
This is going on. I mean, Loud are going for a bit of a wraparound, a flank place. There's going to be a trademark waiting for them again. Does Com hear any of this? Maybe the potential's there. No, noise is being made. He's turned his attention away. It's up the Boostio as well. They know that this flank's coming through. Still in control of it. Nade pushes it out wide to the open. Less success when it comes to taking these fights together, but they have so much more to get through. Demon 1 tucks himself close. Again, these off angles knows how to play it all, but a strike, just buying time. Bleeding the clock. The molly at their feet, 2 years distracted. Every single moment counts for this one. EG again in firm control. Doesn't matter if they lose their players. They had nothing coming into this. A series of ultimates, and that's about it, but it gets them to that 7. The answer there by Loud. They immediately face and re-clear it, and now Loud are taking up Shower's control.
Yeah, the Shower's control here should end up being incredibly important, because the retake is going to come from both sides.
Yeah, flip the map so slightly here. The paranoia, it's all the way through. Spike's still going to get planted though, not pushed off, not.
Ethan's on the lurk, so EG's job might just be to buy enough time.
Not towards bench. Nade is going to be rattled out towards the side here. Again, the players could be meeting them. And it's Loud, taking ground, taking names. Kawazin eventually brought down, but it's all that consistency and a discipline.
Here comes Ethan.
Sticking it from behind. Ethan has got to do so much more, but it's just no time. Out wide for it, lapping all the way through. Orbital strike, it's caught them, collected them, the central movement, but out in the air, Jorgamo. He's got no backup. They want to hold it down as well to provide that covering fire. 3 players left standing here for EG.
30 seconds left.
And what can they do? Slow to a crawl, maybe Demon 1. Bit of a miracle here, dropping down. Flash on the air, it's a bit of a fake play. Boostio together, collected, down to the wide, and they angle. The plan's going to be able to go down. 12 seconds remaining, less. Deep on another flank of his own. And it's a 1v2. How have EG managed to make it this? Demon 1. Watching for backside, but who is controlling this one? Boostio falls, and Demon 1 is weak. Playing for the positioning, less!
They're in hookah.
No Shower's control, but looks like they want to try and take it anyway.
3 players here from EG.
3 players. If you could put a stop to this at a moment's notice. Nade at the feet, that's to try and clear out the smoke as well. Boostio is good for just the 1 there. Still kills on the side com. Just gonna tap and reset the aim enough, but he can't claim the kill. 4 players still left standing. Plant coming through. Jorgamo, a real chance, but no. It's shut down. The wider face of the frenzy spray.
Demon 1's coming around behind. But Loud have looked like there are no gaps in these setups so far. Demon 1 would have to take down Less, and he's not up to the task. Less too sharp right now, and Ethan's abandoned in a 1v4 on the pistol.
He's gonna try and make a play for it, but no, with Less tucked to the...
That's a great spot to be in as a pro, but also so much responsibility when you know that any minor error, any minor play can make the difference.
It's daunting. Nade is good. Kawazin, lucky to be alive. TP through. Ethan still alive. Still holding it down. Okay, Shower's control is there. So if EG keep control of this, which looks like they are, I mean, the Loud post plant. Try and deal with a couple of these players now starting to walk their way up.
Yeah, they're actually used. I mean, everybody is playing down short, and they don't have post-plant lineups particularly. No molly, you know, no big ultimates to work with.
Tap, paranoia, a bit further forward here. This side is off. Come! This is more than rough. This is looking like an absolute round win. A chance to prove that they really do belong with the heavy hitters, making back-to-back grand finals here still. Damage exchange on either side, but the rifles doing the work that was intended.
Sadak's trying to be a bother, throwing down smokes, throwing down fake TPs over towards A, making it feel like they could be walking in through the smokes. But EG have dealt with it. Really diligent. Now these last 2 players hovering around short.
Launching smoke. Right here. Molly.
One-way setup. Molly. Slight miss.
Spike planted.
Plan's going to be able to get down here, but it's still a 2v4. Massive gun disadvantage. Shower's ripped away from them. Spass in 2 years having to double up, play it close together. You're going to have to hit some Unbelievable shots to even stand a chance. But they're smoked off. Choked out of the positioning. It's not played for them whatsoever. Calm, full confidence, full safety from the rest of his team watching. It's 6-9.
Sadak's priming a paranoia here to try and push deep into backside.
There
perhaps.
it is. Paranoia, swing through. 2 years finally committing with the plan as well. Almost paying for it. Yes, he is. With his own life. Jorgamo inside. They don't expect it. Playing once more inside. Invulnerable now. It does not matter. There's flashes and blinds. Corralling them close to the corners here. Sadak, the last one left. Not planning for him. Smoke in his face. 6 bullets left. And Boostio sticking to the fuse now. Ethan, all he's got to do is hold it down. All he's got to do is hit this shot.
And he does.
More than precarious. This is the danger zone. Not trying to take this space here. They don't really have the good util to try and clear out towards the back of the side. Again, it's that pit. It's a nuisance. Can't remove it. Might just come down to the random spam flash into the back of the side. Has to be watched for with these kills all the way in their face. The shorting on the bullet. Sadak. He's the man of the hour. And Korn barely surviving, repositioning back towards it. Here in the util doesn't quite fire it less. Still there on the other side of things.
The info.
Ping is shortly with the ult, tapping it out. The pit falls, 11 seconds.
10 seconds
This plant
left.
needs to go down. It's out wide into the open. 2 years having to stick it. There it is. The continuation in the round. Getting to play this one a bit longer. Demon 1.
Teleport
Last one left.
Just had to defend B the entire time, waiting for Loud to use the teleporter. And everybody on EG fell 1 by 1.
These are important kills. Yeah.
EG have been able to maintain B long control in a lot of these rounds.
Contendo to hold on towards Hookah. Demon 1 planted himself down. Operator there. Rendezvous.
Jorgamo's gonna ult
Oh
in.
yeah, off that contact and the play. Towards it into it. Straight through the TP.
Awesome trade though from Cowanzine to make things even. Both teams lose their raise.
Did they overstep themselves? Demon 1 who's still locking this. Over the strike towards the back of the side. He's still got the angle here, but he needs a bailout as well from the rest of his team. He gets the 1 and repositions, doesn't take the TP. Moves towards it, Les is there, crouched. Seeking to trade again, but it's left a massive opening. And Ethan towards the back of the site. A 1 versus 3 for Cowanzine. No chance of forcing a fight out. There will be no fair shot at that.
Look like they're gonna be able to close it out. But when they played this map at Tokyo against Fnatic, they choked a 10-4 lead and ended up losing in overtime. They can't afford something like that to happen.
Determined to make a mark. The nade. Sailing through over the top. Snake bites at their feet. Vulnerable duck. Flash play into the back of the site. Loud. Taking a fight straight to them. Full punishment on display. Ethan. Too much to overcome.
What a round! What a play! What a mix-up from Loud!
Maybe that is the key to victory for them. Weren't content to just sit back and try and get that plant down. They wanted to take the fight right to him now. Demon 1. He's got the money. Wants to be a hero.
What an incredible round from Loud. An old Fnatic classic, still finding a ton of value.
Timing with the Trailblazer with Ethan.
Look at these smokes. I mean, Boostio's now going to clear this smoke out, worried about somebody lurking over there. Sadak's just thrown him willy-nilly from B.
I've got your
grouped up.
trail.
Here's the Seekers being used for the push. Snakebite actually hits a Seeker. That's an unfortunate one. Com not going to be able to use it to stop this double satchel movement over the top. Aspas doesn't claim anything here. Seekers in their face. Ethan pulling out an absolute miracle for them. But Cowanzine, he wants to answer back. He has to. 1 versus 3. And the old angle once more. Demon 1.
Heading into Demon 1.
Close to the corner. He's got a rendezvous to escape as well. How does this get cleared? It does not. Cowanzine, he falls.
Great Brimstone Molly as well coming through from Boostio.
Here we go. Showstopper. Loose from Aspas, he needs to get value from this one, but it doesn't. It goes wide. No damage done. And Boostio immediately takes back up that space. Smoke's still there. Satchel's forward again, cutting up these angles. The TP. The backing away around to the side. Shots are wild. Loud. It's crumbling. Up to 2 years, 1v2. 2 years, a 1v1.
He gets out. He has the Molly to try and lock off Ethan as he would go for this. But the Molly's not being invested.
Not being invested. Oh, too late. Ethan! Evil Genius egvsgeniuses. Pulling off once more, a bit of a repeat of history. Loud on the verge of trying to complete a reverse sweep, on the verge of potential greatness, but stolen away from a team that began the season with the lowest of expectations.
What a meteoric rise this has been for EG. To go from a team that no one expected anything of to making 2 back-to-back grand finals appearances in Los Angeles, to Chance of USA out in the arena. EG do it in 5.
Love to see it. Putting on a show for all of us, making sure we got our money's worth.
And this is only the first time that Loud have failed to make a grand finals once they get to playoffs.
Yeah.
The first time that they've been denied a finals appearance without bombing out in groups. Loud are that level of a team, with that level of legacy, and EG have overcome
obstacles and hurdles, everything they have faced, they have met head on. The preparation is there, ladies and gentlemen. EG have earned their spot in that grand finals.
taking down the defending champions, eliminating them in 2023. Revenge for EG. They take down the winner of Americas. And now their chance for revenge on Paper Rex, denying Jing his title perhaps right before retirement. The villainous arc